Hi everybody, Happy New Year. This video is a little bit late. I wanted to do a video that was, products that I discovered in 2013 that I really enjoyed, but it didn't get filmed in 2013. So here we are in 2014, and I figured I may as well just film it and post it anyways. So getting right into it, I'll just start with some skincare stuff. And the thing that I discovered this past year, I guess, was serum. I never thought serums did anything really for the skin, and I never really used it. But when we were in Florida this past September, and I was going through the duty-free store, there was a really good deal on some serum, and I got it, and I thought, well, what the heck, I'll give it a try. And it's actually worked out really, really well for my skin. I feel like it's more nourished and more hydrated sort of from the inside. I remember I'd mentioned before I used to have such dehydrated skin that I thought I had large pores, but really it was just the skin sort of sucking itself in to the pore because my skin was so dry. So this serum has really helped a lot. I've been using the Lancome Genifique. Now, I don't know, I'm not particularly married to this one kind of serum. This is the one that I got because it was on sale, and it's been working well for me. I'm open to trying other serums as well, so maybe when I'm done using this stuff up, I will look for another serum that, seems good for me and my skin type. So also, I guess, along the lines of face stuff, this was the year that I discovered BB cream. So my two favorites for this year have been the Misha Perfect Cover BB cream. I'm shade number 23. This has been talked about all over YouTube. Nothing really new from me on that one. And the other one that I've really liked is this Vitamin E Cool BB cream from The Body Shop. This one I haven't really heard too much talked about, but I really like it. When you put it on, it has a little bit of a cooling effect. I'm wearing it right now. It's not very heavy coverage. The Misha Perfect Cover is definitely heavier coverage than this. This is pretty sheer, but it's pretty buildable. And I really quite like it. It keeps my skin feeling pretty hydrated and good throughout the day. The one downside is it only comes in one shade, and the shade is called Glowing Shade. I think it's pretty adaptable to different skin tones, except for, I think, obviously, if you're really pale or if you're really dark. But I've quite liked this. Then, I guess moving further along the face to the cheeks. This was the year I discovered Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes. So I went and I bought the palette, the Off the Cuff palette, because it was probably the best value that I felt anyways. You get lots of 4 blushes and a bronzer. I've really liked these. I hadn't ever used a higher end blush before, so I was a little caught off guard by the pigmentation and just how little you have to use to get a nice flush. But I really like these. All 4 of these shades work great on me. The bronzer looks nice as well. I really like the quality of these. They're very smooth. They've been talked about all over YouTube. You don't really need to hear more raving about it from me. But this was the year that I actually went out and splurged on these, and I really, really like them. Moving down to lips. This year I discovered the Nivea lip butter. I got the vanilla and macadamia nut one. These work really nicely to hydrate the lips. This one particularly I find smells really nice. I let my friend's daughter, she's 6 years old, use it one time. She smelled it and she said, "It smells so good I could die." Now, I don't know if it smells that good. To me, it smells like cake, and I love cake. So nothing wrong with that, right? The one downside about this is that I don't like using this when I'm out and about, because you do have to dip your finger into it. And when I'm running around out with the kids, I don't know how many different things I've touched. I'd rather not dip my finger into this pot. So I pretty much just save this for when I'm going to bed or when I'm at home and I know I've washed my hands or something like that. But I really, really like this. It feels really comfortable on the lips. It's really hydrating and it smells really yummy. Then I've also This year I bought my first set of these Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stains. So I have them in two colors. I have Rendezvous, which is the coral orangey color, great for the summer. And then I have this one in Romantic, which is a deeper red color. This doesn't actually apply as red as it looks in the tube. I'm not wearing it right now. I'm actually wearing the lipstick that Kristen gave me, which I really, really enjoy. Thank you so much, Kristen. But this one, I find this is very buildable. If I keep applying it, then I can get like a deeper red, but just a really quick wash gives me a nice little bit of color. So I really like these. I like that they, you know, aren't too heavy, and they just kind of, they stain your lips a bit so that, you know, if it does rub off, you don't have patches on your lips where, you know, the color is now missing. So that's great. Then another sort of product that I should say I've discovered new uses for is baking soda. Very cheap, very typical household item. Obviously lots of uses, I mean, for cooking and cleaning, but also in skin, hair, and body care. I find that adding a little bit to some shampoo does a really good job of cleaning my hair of any product that, you know, you might have put in. Sometimes when I do dance shows, I use a disgusting amount of gel and or hairspray, and it's great for on stage, but man, when I come home, it's just sometimes really hard to get everything out. So that's where the baking soda comes in. I find I love putting a little bit in there just to really get in there and clean all that gunk out, and it works really nicely. I use it as deodorant, just kind of mix a little bit with some water, rub it on to the armpit area, and I am good to go. It doesn't stain my clothing, I don't have to worry about aluminum, and it controls wetness and odor for me. Obviously everybody's body chemistry is a little bit different, but for me, baking soda works great, and I don't have to worry about you know, any reactions to different chemicals in commercial antiperspirants and deodorants. The last thing I just wanted to mention, and it might seem like a little bit TMI for some of you guys, and so I won't get into too much detail on how to use it and stuff, but this year I started using something called the Diva Cup. It is a menstrual cup, and so I probably won't say too much more other than that. You guys can probably guess what it's for. If you guys have any questions or want me to do another video sort of talking about it a little more, that's fine. Let me just say that I probably couldn't have used this before having the kids. Since having the kids, I've gotten much more comfortable with my own body. So again, not for everybody, but I really like it. So that's it. Those were the things that I kind of discovered over 2013. Hope you guys are having a great 2014 right now. It is super cold outside right now, so I think Nathan and I are going to have an indoor day today. This morning it was like minus 41 degrees Celsius, and they're like, you know, some parts of Mars are warmer than that. So yeah, we are not going out today. It's warmer now. It's not minus 41 degrees Celsius now because the sun is out. But, you know, last time I took him out in pretty cold. I took him out in what was probably like minus 25 degrees Celsius, and he cried. He cried. So I'm not going to take him out today. Anyways, hope you guys are all doing well. Hope everybody who is enduring the cold weather is doing well. Stay warm, lots of soup, lots of tea, cuddle with your loved ones. You know, Jamie's favorite thing to do is to sit on a heat register with like a blanket around him. So it's just like creates this cocoon of warmth. So he did that one time, and he like bundled the boys in there with him, and they were just sitting on the heat register together, and it was so cute, so cute. Hope you guys are all doing well. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll talk again soon. Bye. Redo, redo, redo.